Go for it. So this is boiling now, and it has been. It's simmering for about 20 minutes. So now we're going to add the
Rotel hot diced tomatoes with habaneros. It's really good.
Cool.
So now after this, though, one thing that you do want to be careful with is when you open up the lid, to not have your face on top of it because of the habaneros. Ew. I mean, pepper spray to the face. It's not fun. Yeah. So just one can.
Okay. And then are we gonna stir it?
And you stir it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Yeah. How's that looking?
Good.
Great.
And see, with RV cooking, I use a lot of diced tomatoes out of the can and Rotel and different kind of canned goods. There are good ones out there that you can do.
One thing that we were talking about last time is we like the fire roasted canned tomato. So if you can't find this one, if you can't find the hot with habaneros, then use a fire roasted, but without like any, parsley or oregano or all that stuff.
And then add habanero.
And add habanero to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a great way. And here's the thing, the habanero is just really about spice. So if you don't want it super spicy, you don't need to do the habanero.
Okay.
But don't do like jalapenos or anything like that because it totally alters the...
See, that's like with Jamaican cooking, or with St. Lucian cooking, this Scottish bonnet peppers.
Oh, are they really spicy?
They can be, but their hot sauce and all that you buy is all with the Scottish bonnets.
Okay.
And so that's the flavor that they like.
Oh,
so it's like whatever island or whatever you're at, whatever they grow, that becomes their choice.
Oh, absolutely. And in Belize, I'm pretty sure that we could get jalapenos there, couldn't we? I think I could find them. No sé. I think we could find jalapenos, but again, it's such a different flavor. With the habanero, what I love is that it's got that little floral sweet, even though it'll kick you in the butt. Right. It's very spicy, but it's got that little extra play to it. And one of the things that they make in Belize a lot that they, it's like their salsa. It's diced up, or not diced up, usually like long cut onions, thin. And they do lime juice because we don't have lemons in Belize.
Oh, okay.
So lime juice and habaneros, and then you put it in a jar outside so you let the sun cook it.
Oh, cool.
And then you add that to whatever you want. I mean, talk about eggs, steak, this. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like your salsa or your spicy little extra, We just love to just chop up habaneros and just have that to add to whatever. It's really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to let this continue for another hour before we add the next veggies and all.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, about that. We'll check back in if it's less because it's going great. I'm actually very impressed with your pot.
That's good.
Yeah, it cooks quicker than my pot, and that's, I don't know if it's something that you talk about and stuff, but just like how you were saying, different RVs or different kitchens, they have different.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing with pots. Certain pots cook quicker than others.
True.
So definitely keep an eye on it, and you can kind of, after about, I would say 45 minutes to an hour, you're safe to start trying the pork to see, how it's going.
Okay. So we'll check it again in another 45 minutes.
I would say so, yeah.
And the one thing, having the lid on, that's going to keep the moisture in, and you're not going to have as much evaporation. You're not going to, even though we still have the water ready to go to add some more, we haven't had to put it in yet.
Exactly.
Cool.
Absolutely. No, you have a really sick pot. It's a really awesome pot, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, wow.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So we'll check back in.